A new season means new expectations. This year, we'd like to win 25 games, win both of our conference championships, get a 12 seed or higher this season just because we got 13 last year, and also make an appearance in the second weekend of the tournament. Here's a look at this year's roster. Looking pretty strong across the board. If we have any weakness, I'd say it's point guard. We've got 3 guys at 72 overall here. A look at the incoming freshman here. Ship, a solid big, but we'll have to redshirt him as we're pretty loaded in the front court. And then we have Nardi here, who's finally going to provide some of the shooting at the 2 guard we've been needing. This fits in perfectly. We'll pretty much keep our tendencies the same, but we will want Nardi to take some shots as he's going to be our sniper this year. For the sliders this year, we pretty much want to play fast, hard, and deep. We do have a lot of depth, a lot of firepower, so we really want to use that to our advantage and just blitz teams. Rotations are set. Let's take a look at the March Madness box scores. The biggest takeaways here are Nardi just going off the first time we see him in action with the team, as well as the way we just move the ball. 17 assists on one team, 21 on the other. Looks like we're in for a pretty good year here. I am going to offer Doss here. He would be our first All-American we're recruiting in this save. Don't think I'm going to get him, but he is worth a try. I will have some backup centers just in case. A big is really all we'll need to replace this season with our 1 scholarship. The season opener here would see us handle Dartmouth on the road. Pretty good win to start the season here. Our home opener of the season would be against Winston-Salem State University. We would handle the Rams here. Carson, as you can see, with the tough bucket here. Also, you can see we dominated this team on the glass. 51 boards is insane. Hopefully, we can keep up this physical kind of play going throughout the season. We will now compete in the in-season tournament, the Legends Classic. I think we're playing some good teams here, so it'll really test our ability to get that Cinderella Run Part 2 here. Big time matchup here in round 1 of the Legends Classic against the Florida Gators. And this is the type of team that we're going to need to be able to beat if we're going to make another Cinderella run here. I think we can do it. We played really good coming out of the gate, really good, and we just kept that energy up throughout the game. Never really in doubt, and we handled this team very mightily. So good luck for the Terriers early on. Big time game for the freshman Nardi here with 17 points. We also shot the ball very well, took a lot of threes, made a lot of threes, so I do believe that's going to be the recipe for us if we're going to do this Cinderella run again. And a big time win to close out the Legends Classic Final. We would beat Hawaii by 30 points. Leads us here, awesome game, 20 points, 8 boards, 80% from the field. Cottrell had himself a day 2 with 17 points from our point guard. Another big game for the St. Francis Terriers here. We would get Mount St. Mary's to open conference play in the Northeastern Conference, and it was a game where we pretty much dueled back and forth, but I was never really in doubt of the outcome. But at the end here, Mount St. Mary's, they just keep hitting shot, and eventually they take the game. Really disappointing outcome here. We are going to have to learn to close out games if we want to meet our expectations. The first round of the Gulf Coast Classic would see us not play well at all against Ohio. Nardi would play well in this game, however, and he looks to carry this over into the consolation round for us. The St. Francis Terriers would make this play right here and never really look back, controlling the game for the remainder of the game and just looking good going into conference play here. Nardi had himself a game. We scheduled a big-time New Year's Eve road game against an Atlantic 10 opponent in St. Joe's. We were able to get the win here. Not only were we able to get the win, but in commanding fashion, looking more and more confident going into conference play. And this man, Nardi, just continues to be spectacular. 20 points, 7 of 10 from the field, 4 or 5 from the three-point line, and 4 assists. He's really making things happen for us right now. He really may be the missing link. Very important that when you're simming and you get these injuries that you reset your rotations. You don't want anything to glitch out. Your best guys not be getting minutes. Alright, now let's calm down with the injury bug here. We would open round 1 of the conference tournament against Wagner, winning the game pretty handily. Garcia, big time game here, big time double-double. And in round 2 against Robert Morris, we get another big time performance from our front court. 17 and 10 here, or rather 10 and 17 here. We now head into the conference tournament championship game against Farley Dickinson with a trip to the NCAA tournament on the line here. This is a pretty big matchup. This is what our guys have been playing for all year. We want to make that Cinderella run. Did not have as good a year as we thought maybe we could have with just kind of the expectations. So no way we're getting in that large bid. We have to win this game, and this was a good game. We were going back and forth, rock the boat, Aaliyah with Farley Dickinson here, and really good game. But down the stretch is where our just pedigree comes out. We've been here, we've done this before. We've played tough games throughout the season. Got some really experienced guys here. So we're going to close this game out here. Big time play here. And he converts the and one. We would go on to win the game on free throws. Overall, great team performance by our lads. Let's see who's going to be our dance partner for March. Upset City, baby. Man, they're making this way too easy for us. We've already beaten this team. Sure, we can do it again. Don't even have to change the game plan too much. We're definitely going to the second round. Hopefully, we can get to the second weekend.
Okay.
Well, not gonna lie, should have probably seen that coming. No need to cry about spilled milk. Let's focus on what we're going to do to get better, which is going to be for our coach, improving his scouting. We are really close to the time in which we're going to have to select a new team. So let's kind of talk about what that looks like. I don't want to go mid-major or even one of the major conferences like Mountain West or Conference USA. I want to jump straight to a power conference, and ideally I'd like to make a new college basketball power Same way K made Duke, the same way Dean made UNC, same way Wooden made UCLA. I'd like to make a school because of what we're trying to do. I do feel like that's kind of part of the legacy, so that is something I'd like to accomplish here. Right now we have no offers, so that's that. I think next year is going to be the year that we're able to cash in on getting a new coaching job, even though we didn't get one this year. That was a power conference, so we're going to have to tailor our coaching staff for that. So I do want them to be more so focused on their offense and defensive attributes, so that way we can get the best on-court results. Good looking numbers for some of our guys here. Really good team rebounding. Hendry leading the way for scoring. He should have some awards coming his way. We were able to lead our league in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. A whopping 84 points per game there. That's pretty nice. Nardi would win the Conference Freshman of the Year award, and Hendry would receive a first-team all-conference selection. Nardi would also be an all-conference freshman team selection. I think Cowan is going to be a big future piece for this team. Right now he's not going to make much of an impact, but we will use the depth wherever we can get it. And we finish season number 4 with a score of 10 on our Legacy Leaderboard. So just to recap, for season 4, we went 19-11 on the year, winning 63% of our games, 9-9 on the year in conference play, winning 50% of our conference games, placing 6th in the conference standings. We would win our conference tournament championship, giving us that NCAA tournament bid. We did also win the in-season tournament, the Legends Classic. In the NCAA tournament, we would bow out in the first round as a 13 seed to the team we upset earlier. Could not catch lightning in that bottle twice. If you enjoyed this video, do please give me a like or a comment. Personally, I prefer a comment. I like when you guys talk to me about the game. I like talking about the game, so please do comment. Also subscribe if you'd like to see content like this. Get notifications for it on your timeline for YouTube. Till next time, peace. I'm out.